Cool. So in this one, we're gonna be doing the solo from a song called "Leaving Home Part 2," and that's off my first album, "In Search of More," Beyond These Shores. And I'll jam along with it right now just to kind of give you an idea what we're getting on into. So, yeah, that's the solo. You want to make sure you're tuned to drop C for this, so that's starting from low to high. C, G, C, F, A, D, so C, G, C, F, A, D. And, yeah, it's actually not too crazy of a solo, but still pretty fun, nonetheless. So, it starts off with slide from the 7th fret on my 3rd string into the 11th fret, so go, and then slide down to the 9, so 7 into 11, and then we slide down to the 7. There's a lot of sliding between the 7, 11, 9, back to 7, so and I play with my ring finger because usually whenever I play that live, I end up doing a lot of strumming. So I'm just using these fingers to mute the other strings. So even though I'm strumming most of the strings, you're really only hearing the one string. So that's why I use my ring finger. If you want to just pick the one string, you can just slide around with one of your fingers. So, yeah, brings us up to that part. We got and now we have that part again. But we're going to add a slide from the 7 to the 9, back to the 7. So this is actually 7, 9, 7, 9. So again, that's kind of like this. The first part happens again, and then we just add the 7, 9, 7 slides to the end of it. So we got so we'll do that one more time, then we'll go to the next part. And I'll play the last part into the next part, just to jog the old memory. Oh yeah, we'll do that again. So we got alright, so then we go back to 11. And yeah, so slide into the 11. So now we're up to the 11. we're going to go to the 12. A little pull off there. And then we're going to the 12 on our 4th string. Try doing that with one finger so it's easier to see. So then we're going to slide into the 14th fret on the 3rd string, back to the 12, sliding to the 11, and then we're going back to that 12th fret on our 4th string. So that next little bit is I'm just doing a little pull off there. So slide into the 14. Slide to the 12. I do a little pull off from 12 to 11 there on the 3rd string, and then 12 on the 4th. So everything up to that point from the beginning. That's the next part, which is actually kind of my favorite of the whole thing. And that's just a lot of like little pull-offs there. So we got the 12th fret on our 4th string. We're going to be pulling off from the 12 to 11. Up to the 14, pulling off. We got the little pull off, 12 to 11. To that 12th fret on the 4th string, we're going to do a pull off, 12 to 11. Now we're going to do, right after that, 14 to 11. To the 12 on the 4 string. And then so that's the next part. It's just that and then we're going to go back to the very beginning. And that's the ending. So the first part the same as before, the very beginning. 11, 12, pull off to 11, 12 on the 4th string, slide into the 14th fret on the 3rd, 12, 4, or the 11, and then 12 on the 4th string there. And then you end on that C note, because we're tuned down a whole step, and it'll end with that cool. So I'll play it with the song one more time. Check out those sick vocals. I don't know. Well, it's credited to Mike Charette here. He's going by Jake Good now. Should definitely check out his tunes. Got some sick pipes, as you can hear. So the whole thing again. Yeah, and throughout that, when I'm actually doing it, for the sake of the video, I didn't really throw much vibrato on there, but you can kind of bend the notes however you want as you're doing it. Yeah, you can throw in a little bit of that however you want, but just for the sake of this explanation, I didn't really throw too much of that in. But it sounds cooler when you do throw it in, and you don't have to do any specific kind of bending on the strings. You just do whatever you want and find what sounds good. And cool. So yeah, that's that. Solo of Leaving Home Part 2. I'll put a link to the Bandcamp so you can check it out. And yeah, once you learn it, you can tune your guitar to drop C and jam along with it. If you really don't want to tune your guitar down and just want to jam along with the song, and your guitar is still in E standard, take everything that I told you and then just move it down 2 frets. In an E standard tuning, all of these notes are just 2 frets down, so you can do that if you want, but try drop C. It's a lot of fun. Alrighty, enjoy.